You are now listening to
the Primal Armor Podcast.
This episode is brought to you by Home Gym Con. This is the first conference dedicated to home gym fanatics. At this event, you'll have the opportunity to get your hands on hundreds of pieces of equipment, get exclusive discounts on items for your gym, learn from industry experts, and much more. The conference starts on April 14th in French Lick, Indiana. Visit homegymcon.com to order your tickets and use the code PRIMAL to save 10% on your purchase. Using that code also donates 10% of the proceeds to Huntington's disease research. Join myself, as well as all of your other favorite brands and sponsors this April by going to homegymcon.com today and ordering your tickets using our special code. Welcome back to episode 77 of the Primal Armor Podcast. Like we mentioned last week, we've been hammering nutrition hard in the last few months. And that's because it's a big part of your fitness goals. We're real early in the year, and many of you are probably having your own fitness goals that you're trying to reach. And some of them are you're probably hitting real hard, and some that you're probably starting to slack on a little bit. We're at that point of the year where we're a handful of weeks in, and people aren't seeing progress as fast as they'd like. And the schedule isn't exactly a habit yet, so it's starting to get real hard. And then you're thinking about giving up. Everyone has their own fitness philosophy, and they're all different. Some people love to strength train, whether that's powerlifting, bodybuilding, Olympic lifting, or anything else like that. Some people love meditative type exercises like yoga, Pilates, stretching, and others similar. Some people love cardio-based exercises like swimming, running, biking, hiking. People who love their style will tell you that theirs is the best and why you need to do theirs over all the other options. They'll list all the pros of theirs and all the cons of others. But in reality, you just need to be doing something. Yes, if you choose one, like let's just say powerlifting, there's good ways and bad ways to be doing it to be hitting your powerlifting goals. If it's running, there's good ways and bad ways to be doing it. But in reality, if you're doing something, you're doing better than most, even if it isn't planned out. If you're doing a lifting routine with no structure, but you like what you're doing and you're getting in the gym every single day, then have at it. That's way better than the person who buys a workout plan or a trainer and doesn't stick to it and gives up. Because you need to keep being consistent at something, and it's got to be fun for you to do that. It can be the best thought out and written program out there, but if you don't stick to it, it does nothing for you. The person who's going into the gym to ride a bike for 30 minutes every day, because there's a TV mounted on it, is doing way better than someone who's bought a badass program, but quit going to the gym after a few weeks because it got too boring or too hard. And that's why there's no right or wrong answer about what type of exercise you need to be doing, because you have to find out what's right for you. If you hate running, which I know I do, then running in your workouts isn't going to keep you consistently coming back. If you hate feeling sore after lifting, then maybe lifting isn't for you. But there's so many things out there. You just need to find out what mode of exercise is fun for you so you can stick to it. And there's so many things out there. Like I love to lift heavy and I love to hike. And I've been doing that for over half my life. And since I love it, it's a daily thing for years and years. And I always keep coming back. If I had to run in my workouts, I'd probably be done exercising by the end of the week. But that's just because that's the thing that I think is fun. And it doesn't mean it's yours. And it doesn't even have to be one of the main conventional things that you're thinking of. It could be surfing, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, rock climbing, literally anything. If it keeps you coming back tomorrow, then that's the right way to exercise for you. Don't listen to someone who tells you that if you don't do cardio or lifting or stretching, that you ain't doing it right. Sure, I'll tell you on this podcast that there's a lot of benefits behind all those things in hopes that you do it. But if you can't find yourself consistently doing it, then that's not the right thing for you. If you look at a majority of people who live into their 90s and 100s, they usually did things their entire life that kept them active. Even something as simple as gardening is fitness at 90 years old. But things like that are what keeps them going. And you need to find out what keeps you going. When older people like that get into a wheelchair or a nursing home, that's when they decline so rapidly and usually pass away within a few months. Don't ever let yourself start that decline. Find your thing today and keep it going. You'll hear me preach a lot that strength training is a must because of all these different benefits. And stretching can help you in all these different ways. But that's if you think it's fun enough to do every single day. If those people do it for a few months and fall off the bandwagon, but you're walking around your town every single day after dinner, then your fitness is going to be way better because you're one of the ones being consistent over all those years. You won't stick to anything or accomplish any goals if you're not having fun, because progress is seen over years. That's why you don't see progress in a day or 2 days or 3 days after you started your goals. It takes years of commitment. And this is why you need to try as many things as you can and find out what your thing is. I found my thing in hiking because my wife and my daughter love it, and it's a quality family bonding time. Maybe you need to find others to do something with. I can work out in my home gym with no partner and have plenty of fun and to hold myself accountable. But some people need a friend to go play tennis with or go on walks with, and that's fine. I'm just telling you that you need to try as many things as you possibly can to find out what your thing is. I want you to be that 100-year-old that still lives at home and takes the stairs every day and can go outside and pull the weeds. And you'll get there by staying active your entire life. So each opportunity you get to try something new, make sure you seize that moment. You never know what you like until you try it. This episode is sponsored by Executive Fit LLC. They build custom deadlift platforms, custom barbell storage pieces, and make indoor and outdoor signage for your home or corporate gym. Every platform that pairs with a rack is customized to that specific rack, so everything fits nice and clean. And they ship nationwide. Each platform has a logo applied in a way that makes it impossible to peel up from wear and tear. They even make custom nameplates for your squat rack. Visit executivefitllc.com to request a quote and see what's available on their store. That's executivefitllc.com to upgrade your deadlift game today. I just want to thank you for listening to today's podcast, and we'll see you back here again next week.